It's also, if you just look at one of the breasts of the penchant tooth, Morticia, what else am I going to pant about in the pantheons? With my penchant tooth. Pendar Kerdarni. Yeah, exactly, right? It's right there, it's like a flat. And it's like a curious little snake. It always looks exactly like the veins of Angura Mazda, great wings of Ra, bad romance, eternal burning flames of Angura Mazda, great wings of good for the vines. Damn, Vaniels! Back at it with the black and white cats time. Vaniels. So on. Jean-Claude Wheels. In there. And some of them, they just have some sort of a, that tong shall be busy having quite the sounds, baby. You didn't zoom enough to see I was wearing a shawl. Basically a G-string shawl, really around my neck. Cause I'm a freak. And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shell. And you don't see what's under the ping pong table. Naughty, under the guzela, noisy, umbrella for you and me. And shout out to another amount of tools. Makes you want to say again. And some are wearing a lot of pyramid-ish, little pyramids, with little beads, you know, all Mardi Gras form. Bits and bytes everywhere in how they're wearing it. And those are the ones that really stand out. And then Sangipa Gazvin. That nice pattern of black and white. It's so distinct. It totally makes you skip a beat. And you have a deja vu moment. Like when all the cats grind your legs when you're staring at the desert night sky in Crazy Attic Holland. Like Fukayacha. That looks like the stone where Mama's mitochondrial progeny sneaked in some kiss boost to my son I'm trying to pimp out. And I did not sanction them to have a kiss. Like I was not going for it. It's like I am, you know, we do not go for human affection. It's all about pride and prejudice. Really. Cool and I can see a sedata. Like I'm not jealous of my sister's babies, but I totally am. They did painting, engineering, architecture, stuff, man. Like PEIS, peas in a pod, duets with characters, oak, duets. Just have a really amazing hoarding of really sultry video highlights. Just hills are alive with faithful sharing crows, mew, meow, zeek, meow, meow. Oh yeah. And that covers it really, because that is really cool, right? It's like people like origami flip phones, so it just kind of does that as some sort of a braille umbrella form of communication. It's like, is it cool that I'm in your head? This pump up the volume. This braille umbrella in your auntie's panties. It's really in your head. It's like everybody's sporting some sort of a speedo outfit, blufffish, whether external under every contingency in between. Really. And it's vibrating everybody in the right vibrato way partners. If you are among the tourist paddles and boots, hotline bling, a human child at heart. I mean, it's like a whole nother level of keeping up with all the Joshua twins of Hara women and Amazon women and Scarlett, Mary Johann Charles should be busy having quick sounds. I mean, when they make an oakley tennis sound, it really vibrates to the exact same nanosecond. And you totally have moments. And it's very delicate, chafing movement. So you can always set the pace. Love me like you do, la la, love me like you do. Touch me like you do, ta ta, touch me like you do. Trials and tribulations, tit for tat, like you do. What are you waiting for? My son could have had all kinds of Jean Squad twins and identical twins. Did I mention identical twins? Oh my God, nature's wings. Twins Basil, twins Rayhana, twins. The twins let you set the pace anonymously disgrace. Our heads are whirling round and round. What are you waiting for? Say! Oh my God, it's like video games. Electron exports me like you do. Electron export me like you do. Touch me like you do. Oh yeah. More than 20,000 units of currency on toilet. Chairs like you do. It's a marathon. Nobody gets off the toilet. Sport me like you do. It's in the game. Sport me like you do. Romantically. What are you waiting for? Vestigial, Pakuroshmas, and Groote for you and me. Just setting you and me free bird free. It does the spankity leg to you, so you don't have to just always dart your head around with your parents are always coming from behind. It's amazing. It's like a robotilicious cheetah princess mama. It's really great. It's nice. It's like it's hugging you wherever you go. It's very good. And so forth. That covers it really. But butterfly margarine kisses tethered to your hair. We need to condense it a bit more. Shapour, SP for SP. Stampede suprapubic. Reversing the gender role. On forearm girth. Horses. Under the sea. Wish no malice in Atlantis for you and me. Merhumans, really. We need more lines. WNML, and so on. Choo! That covers it, really. And it's related to Jangale Petunerishe. Guitar chords. Many chords. And the parody's always better. And we are always a non-lyrical orchestra. That's why the Book of Hafez always lets you find your own voice. And if you always have some time to not marathon and not stay in motion, rub some mud on it, and you'll eventually become in motion. Bethel! We're not babies, we're crybabies. Bethel. Crybabies. Better than quints. Less syllables. Oh yeah. It's all about how you cough the bumblebee. You don't have a syllable. Mama says I do. And covers it really. Everything's better with really cool electronics for it, really. And seeing the reactions, and all the nephews and nieces, and the pantheons of rackets, non-broken rackets, but ping pong, tennis, half cynical, sin badminton, G's very strong, Tasmanian devil menace. Because then the video highlights, it's all about how it's remembered. If it's really good, you take a video, like, take over here. Right, anyway, it's like, oh yeah, it's like, it's all about getting reaction. Nothing tickets, like, oh goody, tennis ankle bracelets, here, one's the opposite side. That covers it, really. pump up the volume. Ah. Oh, and that's also related. How this looks like a jellyfish. Jellyfish probably means something. Jellyfish. Here we go. We have a fetish for your syllables, you fagers. عروس دریایی عروس روش the queen really soul. And some jellyfish apparently live really long. They don't die. It's very hard for them to die. At least legend has it, really. You'd have to see it to believe it in Guinness Book of World Records. That's why it's all about let thy cat wheel of golden power, which could be done, really. You pump up the volume and just go for it. Oh! And there's probably a butterflies. Take it easy. And there's probably butterflies that are similar to jellyfish. But they might be dead by now. Like the dragonflies that were the size of tennis rackets. But who knows? It's like if you find some preserved, cryogenically pickled or frozen Jurassic dinosaur bones, and you look before you dig. Whenever you dig anywhere, like a very responsible praying manta ray shrimp would, and you might actually find a lot of miracles that dwell in the invisible. That costs more than anything that you might have been there that you were digging for. That's why it's nice to have a lot of frail umbrella-proof human child everywhere. So you can keep everybody grounded. And you know, the good stuff is in the fossils, the dinosaurs. Really. And the butterflies are kind of similar to jellyfish a little bit. Like everybody else is just eating each other like fish. The jellyfish, they just kind of like, they got lucky, or they get bounced around a lot. And butterflies kind of like that too. It's like, nobody understands why locusts and butterflies, they travel so long, like nomadic whales. It makes it, there's always something in them, like turtles. They're probably really old. That's why people talk about butterfly effect and so forth. But it's all better when you can see it all at once in a very vivid electronic sport. You got it. So there's no unveil to any magic trick. It takes a lot of time, more interactive. You drag some stuff, you drop it. Some may call it a video game. I keep improving. I'm sure about Prosperity Gospel phone book, not phone book. Where everybody's part of the Lego making process. It's really cool, really. Oh, okay. Yeah. Because everybody likes the safarigami. Peel me a safarigami for all the Doyman Snorri Johns pregnant on pianos. And you try to just go for it, really. Spelling for the sake of spelling. It's very awkward. We're doing your nails. Or just saying anything, really. I wonder why my son still has his unibrow. Is this still working? No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Get a copy across the gospel phone, my phone books. And what is more, we are still Willard Cowpie Pitch and Perfect Society. As you can bank your bottom dollar on Agenda Bird Power Dung Beetle droppings. And that's sort of a swimming tool, fish pool, mahi pool. It's like printing money, really. It's you're controlling exactly what they're fed, and it's some sort of a preserved good, really. The caviar eggs. Caviar egg ha, suggestions for Oregon or aDele. Non-governmental organization.com.org false. Beats us right now. Because parkour really could use a lot of extreme Mountain Dew. Tarzan vines. Let's do the Tarzan vines again. Let's just dance to the left and then dance to the right. Dress in classy dancing GT. That's fajer father. Always had it coming. When he talks so much, he's asking for the basketball. And that's why sometimes the basketball is greased up butterfly margarine kisses. And it just flies, and then it hits cheerleaders in the head, and nobody understands why. I don't know. Nobody knows. Like, Zizou is a patriot. Like, the father wasn't even pointing to Sally. He just broke. Really, he broke. I mean, he just stopped running, and then another fruit fly. It's like good for the 80% insect. Vegetarian meatball, better than beef. We don't have a preference. No! And then what is more? And what is more? And what is more? And what is more? And what is more? I want to have a surrogate baby with Mama's mitochondria progeny. If it's alright, there's nothing touching more to me than saying, you go left, I go right. Let's get back our singular parents. For old time's sake. Because K-pop tables still turning again. It's not too late. Apparently, they need to have some sort of a hologramophone. Keep reminding them. And another one. And another one. And another one. Hopefully these chords will have claw of large numbers. P.S. I love you, love letters. Message in the file. Resonance with someone's mitochondria progeny, and someone will loosen from the herd. You're out there. These messages in a ball will find you. Hopefully, vibrate your fluffy bodies. Donate your eggs. Well, it's like you're a surrogate. You're us. I mean, it's like you can donate your eggs if you want, but racket sports are good sports. You know, I am married to racket sports. I don't know. That's my one single parents to be good sports when they love sports. Contact sports and or boxing, which is not a sport so much. But you got it. They don't even like it that I can dunk. Pop off the volume. Totally. Like, so you're better than me. You think you can better than me? Well, fajer father, nobody likes you. And, yeah. How many other sports you have to lose for if these letting stuff up and why you fly like a seagull to boxing? Your mama gives me yogurt and she makes you eat in front of your face. So you have more hesitance before you just echo whatever Emperor Penguin's echo. And so forth. And, yeah. Like, that's the magic of having a home-based diamond of non-broken racket sports of ping pong, tennis, half cynical, sin badminton, she's very strong, Tasmanian devil menaces. And after your first job, then after that, it's like, it doesn't matter. It's like, you just, you're married to racket sports. Temporary now, it's like a marriage contract. It's in you to give. Right? It's like, it's really good for getting sponsored for Safaragamis around the world in more than 80 days. We can Guinness Book of World Records around the world in more than 80 days. Taking out as many video highlights of duets for sake of duets. Karaoke is oak. You're very grounded, selling lemonade with all the Stacey's moms way powder. Because, my mama checks if there's any strings attached to breast milk. Very totally. And Venus flytraps are licked for Venus flytraps within Venus flytraps. Because I am the fly. Oh my god. Oh my god. was just coughing up hairballs. We were allergic to a lot of stuff. And he lived all this time, since before preschool. Allergic to latex and any non-human pet dander, really. That's why Mom was my kind of proud when you have parrots and tutus. Because they always sleep with one eye open. They're like, no, we like Japan, where everybody sleeps in one sleeping bag in sky rises, and after that, they origami like everybody else. Like, what is the big deal? Life is not a fairy tale. Like, a lot of fajer fathers who dream about rain with their lutes. And you just say, no, it's like, we want to stay among the human child at heart. And just have origami like everybody else. Just wherever we go, we bring our own hot sauce and our own congenial chicken coops in our vestigial kangaroo parkourish mess tails that keeps on giving the right amount of critical number of threshold of land, shrimp, scorpion, chicken coop, fish pool, mahi pool, gefilte fish. Like, Gattaca, don't nobody make no sense. It's like, so we're not trying to drill baby drill as flamingos nomadically flocking around the world to make any local time or place lack source of food. Really, we bring our own food and you don't even notice we're there. It's like, we usually end up buying a little bit wherever we go. So that's why tourism is the only ism that actually exists. Every other ism is a false god of king skirts, as selling a beard of corn or balal, as Zac Efron saffron did. But everybody knows Persiatic hotlands make that rain in the Spania, where all the sexy moms and dance balls who lock up your daughters don't know how many under the sea, Uncle Jesse, Jersey under the seas, back humans, backbacking, have dropped babies off 660, repeat, for you and me. And oh yeah, there's a lot of the human child who still